Welcome everybody to another episode of Crypto Moose, and the moose is always loose. So today we are going to be talking about Bitcoin's current price. We broke 28,000. Not sure if we're exactly there right now, but let's head over to the crypto market cap. So first, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, Mitchell Bouchard, your NFT crypto investor collector. I also want you to leave comments on this episode. Let me know if you think we've hit the bottom. It looks like we may have, but only time will tell. So let's get into what's going on and more specifically, the price action. So right now, I'm going to hit refresh. We are at $28,100 USD. Look at that. So we even broke out from 27,000 to 28K. And of course, I'm not a trader. I'm just a legendary buy and hold long-term investor, right? Not legendary yet, but definitely on the way. You all know it. We may even show our portfolio, see where those are at later on in the week. But I'm going to be doing a lot of content. So I hope you're enjoying that. So again, if you were to own one Bitcoin, it is now trading at 28,000 USD. So I wonder if we could even convert that in CAD here. Should be possible. But regardless, that's going to be equivalent to what, 30,000? Yeah, so 38,000 Canadian dollars, right? So that's how bad our loonie is right now. So if we look at the 1 year chart, we're going to go to the 1 year of date, but specifically the 1 year chart, you'd be down significantly because about a year ago, 6, 7, 8 months ago, we were at 58,000. Then boom. So we're down 27% on a 1 year, but the year to date, so from January, you'd be up 71%. And that's what I've been telling people, right? If you're buying at the top, why don't you get in at the bottom, especially if you've been doing the proper research? So that's pretty interesting to look at, right? So I never sold, so I made that, or I didn't make 71%, but I kind of got that back. So I recovered 30 to 40%. So that's not bad. So if you look at Forbes 2 days ago, Bitcoin at 1 million in 90 days, blah, 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 blah. So who knows if that's even going to be a thing, but everybody should, have a goal of trying to get to that 1 BTC. I think if you own a coin, then you at least position yourself into that possibility, right? So all in all of this really has to do with the collapse of the banks, right? So I'm going to pull up an article about it, but we're just going to even put bank here, US. So it's the SVB bank, right? So I'm going to be doing an episode on it. So check it out here on the channel. I'm going to break it down for you. So for those of you that don't understand, we're going to talk about what happened in terms of the withdrawing and the bonds and what's going on with that, right? So again, I'm just going to find this right here. And definitely comment down below, what do you believe the price is going to be at the end of the year, right? So let's head over to the screen. And we have different articles. So this is the Silicon Valley Bank. So FDIC to relaunch sale of the Silicon Valley Bank moves towards a breakup plan. So this bank started collapsing. In short, basically what was happening is people started withdrawing their money, and because they were banks, take your money, they buy bonds with it, they loan it out. What happened is the bonds started going down when people were withdrawing. They're like, wait, we have to sell at a loss. Hence they started collapsing. So that's in short, but we'll cover it even more. So here's a CNN article. Who knows how legit this is, but the SVB collapse doesn't have to be the first in a chain of many. I don't know if that's true or not. Who knows? At the end of the day, nobody really knows. You can't just go online and just believe everything that's being said, especially if it's by CNN or Fox or anybody else, right? So you have to inform yourself. But at the end of the day, the reason Bitcoin's doing well is because it is the largest the largest cryptocurrency that has the largest market cap. So most dollars are put into it. But at the end of the day, it is backed by simple math. right? There's a finite supply, which makes it scarce. There's already 20 million in supply almost. So we're at 92%. So there's only 8 more percent, which is about 1 million. And that's going to be harder to get every 4 years. So you have what's known as the Bitcoin halving. Every 4 years, it becomes that much more scarce. The remaining supply, only 50% of it from the previous halving gets distributed to the miners for the blocks. So you have to take that into account that it's becoming more scarce. We are getting closer every day. We're getting closer to 2024. Bitcoin is boring. It's digital gold, but it is indeed the store of value when it comes to the internet, or when you think about digital scarcity. Everybody knows about it now, and I just don't see it going away. So clearly we may have bottomed. I thought this was the bottom. Yeah, when Bitcoin hit like 17, I'm like, dude, I don't know if it's going to crash any more than that. It can. We don't know. But, you know, I started buying a lot of Cardano then, and Cardano's doing well, right? But I want to focus a little more on Bitcoin. So again, Cardano, just a smaller market cap. So there's not as much going on in that regard. Not until Bitcoin really starts to shift forward, we're not going to see this going up too much. But I called this. I was like 25 cents. That's probably the bottom. I did a video on it. I said it's a great time to get in at 25 cents, especially if you're buying at the highs, right? So I really DCA'd into that. And I'm going to position myself to get out when I feel like we're nearing a top. But if you look at the market cap, meaning the dollars put into Cardano, we're at 12 billion, whereas Bitcoin is $500 billion, right? Yeah, that's 500 billion. So, you know, if you take, you know, the Winklevoss twins, they were calling a $10 trillion market cap, 10 times better than gold. I could see that. I always felt like Bitcoin could be at 4 or 5, so I think it could 5, 6x from here. And Cardano's going to, I think it's going to 30x. That's just what I think. Now, we don't know for sure, but again, at the end of the day, that's just where we're at, right? So also what I want to get into is that we have online courses. So if you want to learn about cryptos and NFTs, we have a course that's been doing really well specifically. So I'm going to put links in the description below. But what I want to do is show you a little bit of what it looks like and what you can learn. So we'll even go through these maybe even one by one. The problem is I'm logged into all this stuff, so it's nearly impossible to get to. So let me just sign out, and then we'll get into it here in just a second. Log out here. So anyways, I'll do this so I'm prepped for the rest anyways. I think that'll be vital. So if we take a look at the screen, we've got a NFT non-fungible tokens for beginners. It's rated a 4.9 out of 5. So it's a relatively new course. We have like, what, 100 people in there? But it's pretty cool. So if you take a look, we still have our coupon code going. 2 hours left at this price. That's Udemy sale. But if you use coupon code Moose is Loose, you will get 80% off. So what it is 8 sections. So you got welcome to the course, NFT basics. You learn how to create your first NFT. So we really get into this. Specifically on Ethereum's blockchain, it's just easier at this point. But you learn how to identify, you know, what are NFTs. You learn that from the beginning. How to buy NFTs, how to invest, how to set up your own wallet, right? So that's definitely one cool way to go about it. And then the other course, which I think is one of my favorites, and this one is the Crypto Investing for Beginners, how to earn passive income. So again, you learn the fundamentals. It's for people, anybody that wants to get into it. Just things that we can't do on YouTube because it takes too long. And this is really well structured. You take your time. It's 4.5 hours. You've got a downloadable workbook. And here's some of the things you will learn. How to buy crypto, how to stake, really just how to fundamentally get into building your own portfolio and then learning how to build passive income with crypto. So again, invest at your own risk, but really you can really educate yourself on cryptos and NFTs with these courses. And then another fun one is the 10-day cryptocurrency challenge. Again, use coupon code Moose is Loose. It's applied to the links as I've been doing. So definitely check these out. If you just want to get into one of them, I would probably say the 10-day cryptocurrency challenge. It's really going to beef up your knowledge base when it comes to cryptos. You can identify easily what is a DEX if you don't know. And not just knowing what it is, but how it really works. There's one thing about understanding crypto and NFTs, and there's another one to be able to use them and to be able to assess and make your own judgment. So that's definitely what we're doing here on the channel as well. So again, we are at a $1.18 trillion market cap, looking sweet. Let's hope that we hold here and slowly go up over time. If not, if we have another dip, I'm definitely going to be getting in. So comment down below what else you would like to see here on the channel. Would love to hear it. Would love to see it. And that's all we have for you. Cheers.